the meanest man in the whole world.
Yeah.
He had me.
Connections there, you not get it.
No connection.
Yeah. Just say that Doma, all kind of things that just happen here. No, I'm sure no he, no tea.
When he was 12 years old, Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing her thing on her own. She was traveling from country to country and kept a man in the garage for 12 years, according to Boyka himself.
Yeah.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for development.
Yeah.
In the West.
Yeah.
He does not have that contact. The Senate started a trap for Boyka.
Okay.
Because when we wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for those commissioners who decided from Liberia to where. And said the way forward is a Panama House discussion for peace. Then when Boyka come now, he is deceived by coming there, by the Dillon there, Nombi there, and he's now where he's just thinking all kind of way Boyka, all kind of thing. He want to go after people. Then, the CDC control the lower house, the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went, some kind of thing they did, they did a resolution that passed because of money crossing.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow! All that they almost signed to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh! Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Bani, Jim Bani. Now when I went to Kum, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Boyka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not wrong with Ellen.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving Ababa for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finished campaign for that kind of woman, then he wants to persecute us. You guys going to persecute us? So what is going on with Kung? Then Kung said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Your partner said, go look for lawyer. It was from Kung office, my own son office that I went and signed a resolution. I asked many seconds why y'all did this. You know what they told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So signing the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Boyka send a bill, they will not put all the law they put in now and back it.
Oh, okay. That was a smart move.
I said correct move. Yeah, correct move.
I have received today news of the evictions and destructions of our party headquarters. Unfortunate and regrettable as this is. I wish to encourage all Liberians, especially our supporters and sympathizers, to stay calm, remain law-abiding, and respect due process in the interest of our democracy, the rule of law, and the peaceful coexistence among all Liberians, irrespective of party, social, ethnic, or tribal affiliations. Fellow Liberians, fellow partisans of the Coalition for Democratic Change, today we witness yet another testament of the Unity Party government gross disregard for the rule of law. Emboldened by impunity, they continue to abuse power, testing our nation's fragile peace and democracy. Their list of violations grows daily, from police brutality against ordinary citizens to outright disregard of court orders. We must, however, take the high road. In the interest of peaceful coexistence, I urge everyone to remain calm law-abiding, and respectful of due process, despite this partisan political mischief from the Unity Party government. In a legal battle over the ownership of the CDC headquarters, our party has always followed the rule of law and openly stated its willingness to abide by the court final ruling, regardless of the outcome. Yet, before the battle was fully exhausted, the trigger-happy partisans leadership of the police force, with direct instruction from Bwaka himself, spurred into actions. There was not a lawful eviction. It was a failed mission to destroy and erase the CDC in an attempt to fulfill their very wish Bwaka has repeatedly expressed to his lieutenants. While executing this criminal act, amid the cheers of their partisans, they failed to notice the loud silence of the vast majority of ordinary Liberians. Our people are in disbelief at this administration. Reckless behavior in its quest to consolidate power. Posterity will punish them harshly, while the loss of our office building is a setback. I want to emphasize that it is only temporary. We shall overcome this sooner rather than later. Thanks to your unwavering commitment, determination, and resilience, fellow citizens, coalitions, well-wishers, and sympathizers. Fellow partisans, do not be despair. While we admit these are difficult times, our party has faced worse situations, even from the very same actors we see today, and we have emerged stronger. We shall prevail. The UP leadership under Bwaka are destroyed, but we are builders. A special national headquarters delivery committee is being established to immediately begin the construction work so that we can have a modern state-of-the-art new home in record time. We shall execute this while we embark on a national tour to inform our people. In my journey to heights I have achieved, I have seen such hiccups before. We shall never waver. Together we will build. We are survivors by history. We are blessed with a spirit that overcomes even the most tragedies and misfortune. Remember, the unity, strength, and identity of our party and coalition are not formed in bricks and mortar. They live in the minds, hearts, and fighting spirit of our teaming supporters. Therefore, I call on every member of the party, our sympathizers, to mobilize and focus our energies on constructing our next premises. I must be clear, resist the temptation to take the law into your own hands. However disappointed we are by this outcome, I call on each of you to continue respecting the law and due process. Fellow partisans, well-wishers, and sympathizers, I am optimistic about the political future of our party. Together we will build a better home then for our party. So help me God. God bless Liberia. When we were there, the Bwaka, we used to go to him, even feed Bwaka because of his title. Make him comfortable because of a title. But you see what he's doing? You get a lot of gangsters around here and thinking that Liberia is afraid of gangsters. It's a lie.
But you should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
During Ellen time, I've kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Soyota, I kept the peace. Chancellor, I kept the peace. I have never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the Republic, and it is wrong. If you can't see it, AB, it is wrong. It is wrong. Because in the government that I serve, any position was respected. Today, you can say that you're taking the person off because he associated with somebody. No, but you see, we are different. The respect I have for Ellen Johnson, I kept that respect. And the respect I kept for her, to respect the laws of the Republic. I even work with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador. I don't have a issue of keeping the peace of the country. Of course, we are peaceful. But we will not allow people to break our laws and then intimidate people and we just sit. That would never happen. You know, we in opposition, Ellen Johnson, Madam Ellen Johnson said, let me give her the respect because that's somebody that I respect so much. She did some things that we disagree and we went to her and spoke to her. By the rule of law, you know, we have the right to protest and we protest. We went to Ellen and she understood that. She came on the table and we
talked. We have seen a systematic erosion of democracy. Executive overreach and open disregard for our constitution. Lawlessness in the legislature with the presidency turning a blind eye even when the sacred hall of our democracy go up in flames. Security forces brutalizing peaceful citizens. Yes. While millions are being spent on so-called operations that offer no protection to ordinary Liberians. They said we were the problem, but now the Liberian people can see for themselves. The real problem is the unity party that is now in power. The time has come to speak the truth without fear. This government is failing and Liberia is paying the price. For seditions, let us not lose hope. Even the longest night must give way to daylight. Even the strongest storm must pass. We are still standing and we are still strong. We will not give up on Liberia. We will not give up on our people. And we will never give up on CDC. We are the party of the slums and the city. We are the voice of the voiceless. We are the protectors of the poor and the defender of their dreams. From New Cruton to Peaceville, from Buchanan to Bond Mines, from Sunny Quarter to Southtown, the CDC remains in the hearts of the people. This rally is a clear sign. We are reorganizing, we are preparing, we are coming back. I say to you, we are coming back. But in order to do that, we must build a strong, together we must fortify the one institution that can correct the failure of the Buaka administration. And that institution is the Mighty Coalition for Democratic Change. This is why I call on all of you today, not just to believe, but to act. Not just to hope, but to build. Let us invest in the movement that has invested in you. Let us pay our due so that the party remains financially and politically prepared. Your dues are more than money. They are a seed of commitment, a pledge of loyalty, and a symbol of hope. I am so proud to launch this due payment campaign today because it means that you, the grassroots, you, the real owner of this party, are ready to step forward, take charge, and prepare for the future. As your political leader, I promise you this: we will not rest, we will not retreat, we will organize, mobilize, and energize until we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let us do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, and respectfully. Because when our time comes, and it will come, believe me, we must be ready not just to win, but to govern better. We must correct the wrongs, improve the system, and restore the dignity of the Liberian people. So let us unite, let us rise, let us believe, and let us build. And to all our young people, I say, stay focused, stay clean, stay strong. To our women, you are the backbone of this movement. Keep rising. To our elders, your wisdom is still needed. Stay with us. And to our opponent, we see the failure and we are coming to face it. Again, as the great Nelson Mandela said in a quote, it always seems impossible until it is done. Unquote. The party is alive, strong and mighty. The revolution shall continue. A belief we will uphold to death. The future is not beyond us. The future is still ahead. And together we will get there. And so I want to close with this advice. Wait well. Liberia and Liberians will call on you again. And therefore, be prepared to win again and lead again. Remember, we are the common people. So let us all unite for the betterment of our country and our people.
Thank you. So, again, Honorable Chairman, great. I want to say thank you to you, Liberia, who came out today. I want to say thank you to our motorcyclists, to our truck cyclists. We want to say thank you. Thank you that you stood with us. You defeated all of the lies. And let me say this to you, Mr. President. We promise that until you receive our petition, we will not present our petition to any criminal. We are aware that Richard 2 is a role, and we will not present our petition to him. To you, Mr. President, your people collected over 14 million from 4 million people. That is the highest level of evil I have ever seen in my entire life. You promised to provide job for our motorcyclists. You took away the only means of livelihood. You beat them, you killed them. You have arrested over 10,000 motorcyclists. You are bringing at different police stations, schools, and temples. We are here to challenge you. Your mess rule is enough is enough. We are come to say enough is enough. We the motorcycle are come to say enough is enough. Amanda, thank you so much. Mr. Chairman, I want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you ever so much. Give it honorable attention, please. People struggle. Whoa. Just about that. Whoa. Boo. Just about that. Boo. Just about that. Thank you very much. You want to put a hand together? for showing up to the young people across the 17 electoral districts of Massachusetts County. We want to speak to you, to our young women and girls. One man who happens to be the Minister of Internal Affairs, he raped a lady. Today he's still the Minister of Internal Affairs. Process human has not been investigated. Joseph Parker came here, he lied to us that you'll get multitude of jobs. Young people graduating from University of Liberia, other universities, no job. No program for young people. We want to say to you, we are happy today that we have come here. But we have come here, like the chairman said, to present a petition to Joseph Parker. If Joseph Parker does not show up, we will not present our petition to anybody. And we are emphatic about it. And we want to say to you, the young people of the Youth League, congratulations on your courageous spirit. Today, put your hands together, put your hands together for yourself, young people. They said to you that you are not going to challenge the ring. They came here to parade with water cannon all over the place. But where are they now? They're gone. We challenge Gbagbe Komo. You have killed enough people. You kill young people in Kejor. But we challenge you, if you shoot one ball here, you experience the consequences. If you shoot one ball here, we reply to you. We are not babies. We are here to challenge you. So the big body are making want you to come here. The big body are making want you to come here. And we say to you, we will stay here, we will be around. Put your hands together and say congratulations. Thank you so much.
Reactionary terrorism! Reactionary terrorism! Freskender! 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 Rudeness! 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 Violence! 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 Disrespect! 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 Reactionary terrorism! Amanda! Thank you to all of our mothers and sisters who are there in the ring to be here today, so the voices can be heard. We stand here to say we are fed up with the disrespect and brutality against women and children. We have come to raise our voices against the rape against our children. There are hundreds of rape cases that are sitting at the ministry agenda and none has been resolved. And the corporate are working scot-free simply because of government connections. Our sisters are sexually harassed at ministry and agencies. But today we have gathered to say enough is enough. Our mothers who are in the market today are facing serious economic constraints simply because we have a U.S. rate for 100 per dollar. So today, Mr. Parker, the women of the Republic elected you, and the women of the Republic have come to tell you we can bring you down. If you cannot lead us, you must leave. And we mean what we say. If we cannot lead us, you must leave. Enough is enough. Thank you to all of the serving special women of Ghana. We commend you for your hard work, and we say thank you.
Reading of the petition.
Cases in 2024. May we take a moment of silence. Every day in 2024, 9 women and children were raped. That is the average daily incidence of rape cases in 2024. According to the Nigerian Minister of Gender, Children and Social Protection, 2,759 rape cases. Is that not a genuine reason we are here for? Yeah. And an important reason we are here for? Yeah. We also remember the survivor of the Kejor massacre. Are they not Liberians? They were killed and shot in Cape Mount County. We should remember them. So we are here to present Manga. We are here to present the official petition to the people of Liberia. And we expect the government to get this petition from us. We, the suffering masses of Liberia, petition our government on this historic day, July 17, 2025. We, the people of Liberia, students, Maka women, baby rather, care operators, health workers, teachers, soldiers' wives, rock crushers, rubber tappers, charcoal sellers, civil servants, and everyday hustler in Liberia. Rise as a one voice. We stay united, not in violence, but in peaceful. Hello. We stay united, not in violence. We stand united, not in violence, but in peaceful defiance of injustice, hardship, and betrayal. Rise because of a fight against the
Okay, so let me say hands up to all of you wherever you are. It's great joining us tonight right here on this very day, and we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are right here beaming with life and out of good health, and no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. My name is Superman Godsend, and I'm right here with you tonight on this very day, and we are forever grateful to God Almighty for everything He continues to do for us. We are forever will remain grateful to the Almighty God. That's why it's always important to be good to God. You're not even good to God, but you must be in obedience. That's it, because God is good to us, and we have to be in obedience to God Almighty. So we are grateful that we are here and doing everything we can. And our country is at it is. We just have to move on with it. And this is a life that we sign on for. And all we can ask you for and all we can advise you about is that in all of our difficulties, in all of our disagreements, let us understand that peace should be able to prevail. No matter how tough things may be, no matter how toxic it may appear, peace is all we want. And that which is very important. It may be relative. And we know there may be things that will be able to undermine the peaceful nature of our country. But in all that we do, in all calmness, in all realness, peace is all that we need. And we have to work together to make sure that that is upheld. And people may praise Liberia for the peaceful nature of our country. And the only reason we are enjoying peace at the moment, because we have somebody in the opposition who is the master class of peace. He had always loved his country, and he believed that there is nothing that will ever make him angry to destroy his country. And so with that belief system, his followers, they do follow. And that's why it is. So for us to maintain the peace of this country, we will try our best from now to 2029. Even in 2029, this is where now you will know that the other side of maintenance of peace, it also calls for, to maintain peace. Sometimes you got to fight. So there's no fighting now. You don't need fighting now to maintain peace. No. We'll fight to maintain the peace. The fighting stage of maintaining peace is 2029. At that time now, we are fighting for our country. But for now, you can manage it. There's no forum. There's nothing else. We have tried. The Constitution has given everything so that you can put your country in the proper perspective. But the time will come when we will get there and we'll do what we can. So don't worry. And we are getting there. And with God, all things are possible. And I can tell you for sure, we are certainly getting there. Yes. So for those of you out there and who are citizens, we understanding that the team is about to take the due payment activities into your communities, commencing with Montserrat County. So there will be at various districts in Montserrat County, especially the urban areas yet. Yeah, from the jingles I saw and I listened to, the jingles I listened to, yeah, they all spoke to getting the urban area, District 8, District 4, District 2, and the Nickel Town belt as well, all the areas as well. Yes, we heard that indeed they are going to be going to those places. So we are very grateful to the Almighty God that they are now going beyond just one place, but they are now going to the districts, which is very good to extend it, because this due payment is very essential, and that is your identity. Though you will support the project, the building project, but the due payment is something that will be reflective in your cards. So you are going to support the building projects, yes, but the due payment carries longevity. That is what binds you to the party. That is your identity. That is your pride. So you have to continue doing it. So please, they are getting to the communities so that you can do it and then get your dues paid. It's very, very good that you get your dues paid. Please continue that. You got to get your cards. It's just $100 for others. And it's 100, no, 200. And of course, US, you can just carry $1, especially for those of us, the common people. So we carry that amount, and that is what we are able to carry, right? So for us to pay our dues, and we have to pay our dues no matter what it is. Yeah. So the day time comes and real time comes, dues will have to be paid, and you have to pay that. So there are others who may not want to be known or heard about because of the kind of way Joseph Bogaden have done this country now, where people cannot express themselves. They cannot expressly exercise their constitutional rights to association because they are afraid. They cannot exercise their constitutional rights to association. So by virtue of that, this is where we are, and we are grateful to the Almighty God for everything. There are a lot of things happening in Liberia as we speak. With God, all things are possible. God, this country. And oh God, this country. Are we a country of laws anymore? I don't know, but I think we are still a country of laws. But we are ignoring the laws. The law is non-existent. A lot of things are happening. Things are not normal. Or certain people just believe in life that they have license to lawlessness. And when they do it, it is right. Nobody should talk. But when others do it, then it becomes a problem. So they have license to do that. They have entitlement to certain behaviors. That when other people do it, it is a problem. And for some of us, we believe that we are in this country as Liberia is order with God, and we are not going to bow. We are not going to bow. Because God brought us this far for us to stand tall and not to bow. Those things that always make people to bow, they have all come our way. And they are coming our way. They all came our way. And they didn't make us to bow. Because we came from a very struggling background. I remembered. And I was just telling one of my friends, Fanny Famule, the guy who get an issue with the National Elections Commission with that plenty of money, that boy doing business today. We're talking about this other medium, get plenty of money that the neck owing here and there. Vanny Famule, 2003, 2004, we were all together. I used to live on the Ministry of Youth and Sports. And then just in the communications department, Honor Mohammed Kamara, who was then married to Kekra Kpoto's daughter, Mami Kpoto. Yeah. So that recommendation went through one Sam Bedford. And he had to say, if you just go to the ministry there and just be there, at that time now. So I'm there as a cadet. A cadet? Yeah, cadet. So I'm just there doing nothing but, of course, working in the communications department and helping Mohammed Kamara. So people will come, collect their salaries and things. At that time, government employees were making $850 Liberian dollars. That's what government employees were making by 2003, 4 like that. Yeah, 850. So they will come and collect it. That time, the Central Bank of Liberia, the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning, they used to take grapes. You will see those ministries they start. They I don't know how to call them or whatever, but they used to just get grapes in their hand and they carry the checks. They go pay. They check your name, this, that. They sign the check. So as per the ID card, so there were some ministry and agencies that could put people names, who ghost names or whatever it is, and then they put your photo there. The ministry prepare ID card, give it to you, and then you go pay on that ID card because your face is what you put in there, but the name does not carry a photo. So as a result of that, they will just face an ID card and then they put that name that is on the payroll. They put your name. So that's how people used to be doing. So I sat in our ministry for some time and I did not get employed. People here used to be collecting their pay and going here and there. So at times I would leave from there empty and I would have to go to my friend Vani, his mother. They had their house right to Ronald Street there, right at the back there. There they used to be. And here man says, we're having our organization want to form, so we're writing people, so we wrote people. Yeah, we used to be going there. So every time I get to Vani in the morning hours, Vani man will face lay food, we eat it. How much the food? We eat as for food. Then Vani, the Vani guy there today, he has any shoes. That shoes there, the same used to enter inside, and the shoes was very terrible. And we used to carry opposite. There was a shoe repairer right at this place. How do you call the place? There was a shoe repairer at Exodus, right opposite Exodus, right to Galley Street there, opposite Exodus. A shoe repairer used to be down there on a certain rack. Now where the guy used to say and repair shoes. So we'll carry there. The guy will sew Vani shoes, patch it up, and then we wear it. We start our journey for the day, walking from town, going to Freeport areas that we have given our letters. Those were areas we used to go. One famous areas we went and had a very terrible experience. But that was our life and practical experience we had. We are rating Edwin Bevin Snow. At that time, you were LPRC managing director. We are rating Edwin Bevin Snow for us to have gone to him to meet him and for support. At that time, Andy Kwame was his chief of office staff at the LPRC. So we had gone there. We went on the first day, no way. The second day, no way. Third day, no way. And those times when we are going, we are eating cassava and then passing all over. And that's just our life. And my own shoes, they used to sell some of these shoes then. They used to sell some of these shoes then. So now 750 LD. And the kind of shoes then we do. So that shoe buy used to pee. Sometimes I don't know why we used to polish it, but it can peel bad way. Then the heel will lay one side, quick to finish. That kind of shoe then we used to be wearing and passing all over the place and struggling ourselves. Yeah, so Vani and myself went through really, really tough times. I can remember we were also on an occasion we have gone to see Edwin Bevin Snow, and Andy did allow us in because we used to be standing outside. This time Andy said you can sit down inside. So we sat inside just in the office, in the hallway, in the office. We felt hope that we were going to see Edwin Bevin Snow. Then later on, they even took us from there and told us to go into the conference room. Yeah. Later, they will know that Andy Kwame was taking us from the pathway that Snow was supposed to use to exit. So they put us in the conference room. All that thing was on down there, Edwin Snow seeing us. When we went in the conference room, while it is true that we got hope for the first time that they will usher us in the building, the next area they took us, we even built our hope the highest. We saw Alhaji G.V. Kroman sitting in the conference room, but then we know that we are where we think Edwin Snow will come and see. So we had hope. Not knowing Snow was going to treat us the way he was treating Alhaji Kroman at the time. Maybe not disrespect or whatever it is to Snow's name, but I just trying to tell you some of the experiences that we have had. We endured patience. We went through tough times. There's nothing now that can even make people like us to break down. No, we are not greedy. We went through really tough times. We stayed in our place until Snow used the other route and left. Only late now, and they were closing his office, and he had to come and tell us, "Are you going for the paper gone?" I said, "Wow." For that day, we felt discouraged, and we knew he didn't want to see us again. And that was our last time at Snow's office. That's life. These are experiences. The very Snow we ran ahead of it. Look at it. People like us now could find our time interviewing Snow, doing that thing. Look, let me tell you something. If you don't value yourself, no matter what it is, let people look down upon you. Today, it doesn't matter. Don't blame them. Sometimes see us a challenge. Don't blame them. Don't get angry. No. That's God's own way of trying to mold you through. Yeah. We went through, and this is where we are. The very people that we used to go to their offices, we sit there, whatever, we met them. They could now respect us in society. They couldn't respect us at then because how we were. But God had a way of making us to come another way again that they could respect us. And there's a Snow now who get respect for people like us today. And they can count on us in society. So, we have come through tough times. And we didn't have to, we didn't have to go take goat and pour salt water inside and then go sell the goat or go steal people chicken to go sell it. The story I just told you again, nothing to do with people taking goat to go give it salt water for it to get fat. That kind of story, that kind of cheating story is not part of our lives. What we just explained here to you, it talks about perseverance. That's why it is. It doesn't matter. We don't get problem with people. So there's nothing that can move me. Nothing. Absolutely. We bear patience through all those times. We didn't have to steal. We didn't have to corrupt people. Yeah. So that's just who we are. We've always gone through thick and thin times. So with God, all things are possible. And I always told you people, God will continue to guide us all in all that we do. All right. So I want you to look at something. Some things are happening. Some things are happening, and I want you to look at it. Though we know it is not strange, it is not surprising, because that's the order of the day. So we think with God, all things are not possible, or had always been possible, but yeah, that is where we are, and we are grateful to the Almighty God for this. So today I was able to share with you people something, and I will be able to share with you people something that is not strange, but it's good. We just post them and share with you as a mark of confirmation, which is very, very good. And yeah. So that's it. But with God, all things are possible, and I always told you people that. And we'll continue to share this information that we'll continue to give you so that you know what is the status of your country. What is the status of your country? Is your country sound? Because I don't want to say things here, or tomorrow we'll come up with say something and you say, oh, evidence say anywhere, evidence say anywhere. No, that's what I want for us to say. No, let us be factual. Let us be clear about our lives. There are things we'll say here. We don't want to say it because we think it is JMB that doing it, or maybe people will think that we don't like JMB, that why it is happening. No, don't do that. So if you want to do it, then I'm not part of it, because I'm not going to use the fake propaganda that the Unity Party used. No, there are things that are genuine, and we can get to them, and we can speak to those issues. So whether you like it or not, you want to go up, you come down, you do whatever you want to do. It's not people like us who are going to be doing that. No, we can't do that. We're not going to support anything that undermines the integrity of human existence. Powerful English, eh? Yeah, powerful English. That's it there. Integrity of human existence. First thing first. First thing first. First thing first. As we told you yesterday, the first lady of the Republic of Liberia has left the country too. She's gone to America. They say she didn't go for. They say she not go to Onga. She not go for that one now. She said they say she went there to go deal with health issues. The first lady, she has left the country to go and negotiate for health-related issues. That's what she go there for. Maybe that her husband help she go negotiate for, because I don't see anything that first lady of the Republic of Liberia leaving and say she's going to health issue. I don't understand some things. I don't know why would people just be like this? But I know for sure that there are certain medical conditions that when people are about to go on, there need to be some other parties that will be able to approve and write some consent issues relating to that. And I think that's the purpose for which the first lady is going, because her husband is going through some medical stuff and she has to be there to sign. Because at that point, maybe they will discover something and then it may be off. And so they will be able to say, can anybody guarantee that we should carry on this other operation? Because at that time, he may be unconscious. There are certain stages of it that you may be unconscious. At that time, it is not by your will. It is not the doctor to just say. So they will ask a party of interest, like the wife or children who are there, and say, now at this stage, we have discovered this, and we are about to go to the next stage. And that's the only way we can go. Who can really guarantee and sign and consent that we should do this? The person will have to agree. That's the role that the first lady is going to play involving her husband, perhaps. And so I just want you to just understand that. But she has left the country. Now, the next thing that is very essential for you to know, we'll come to the GSC audit report about the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning. Now, when this government took over, when the GSC was presenting them with reports, some of us even had issues and said, but why the GSC is like this? But the government of the Republic of Liberia at the time was using the GSC reports to behave as if they were going to. When it comes to members of the opposition community or the previous government officials, they can fast track it and they will take that audit report, they fly with it, they suspend people of their jobs, they do a lot of things using this very GSC audit report. Today, the audit reports are coming up relating to the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning. And we know that P. Wadsworth Jackson, the GSC boss, is currently under attack. The very Unity Party people who are celebrating, the very Unity Party people who were celebrating the GSC for presenting reports to them immediately after they took over, and they were using the reports to carry on their witch hunts. It is the same GSC leadership that's there, and they are still doing their jobs. And they are, look, when they do the reports, they publish it. They're not going to present it to the president. When the GSC finishes its report, it is published on its website. And then the Public Accounts Committee at the National Legislature, a copy of the reports are shared with them. And they will have to now call for public hearings to authenticate as to whether or not what the GSC said are true. And nobody is saying that when GSC says XYZ now, what the GSC discovered is what the GSC will be able to report. And that report is subject to legislative scrutiny through the Public Accounts Committee. It is that Public Accounts Committee, which of course has a secretariat that will deal with that audit report, synchronize it based on their recommendations and funding, and forward it to the president for people to be dealt with, if culpable. That is what happens all of the time. So we'll come to that audit report. We are talking with experts because we are not experts. So we are talking with experts so that they can just reduce that entire audit report into simple thing so that we can now share it with you as they will be able to share with us, because we are good at presentation. We'll present it to you. All we are asking them to do, because we are not experts, All we are asking them to do is for them to just break it down and tell us what it means, so that the layman out there can now understand what it is. I know there are people in the opposition who are sophisticated enough. They went to school and they are there. They know these things. They will be able to help us. But I can tell you for sure that the GSC is currently under attack. Similar attack that they waged on the LSCC when officials of the government, the current regime, were being called up to the LSCC. Mo Ali, Colina Krakupo, Amos Twede, all of them took their letter to the LSCC boss, say, and now only Unity Party people business that you're supposed to be here and just calling them all over. Right? Yeah. So every other thing that happens, they will always attack it. And that's bad. This is why we say you people were on witch hunt. Our president, His Excellency Joseph Yuma Boaka, is playing fun out of corruption fight. He's playing fun out of it. He's making mockery out of it. I know many of you that will say, yeah, at least for you, grab people and just put them in jail. Is that what you want? To just grab people, put them in jail? Why let me projecting about jailing people? That means you're fighting. No wonder we have plethora of cases. Are very cause abandoned by people who are interested in putting people in jail and they're not ready to go to court. They will never step to the court. The moment they put you in jail, and then somebody signed for you, you left from there, they will never go back with that case again. All they know, they finish putting you in jail. That Liberia man thinking it's enough. Once we put a man in jail, it's enough. Finish putting anyone in jail, it's enough. That's all Liberia man can do. That's bad. The scene where you made Joseph Boaka just here, when you get ready, you just suspend people. Somebody is suspended, you giving them salary, and tell them you'll be taking your salary, just move from off the job. Then you say the Babe serious. Babe can be suspending people. Is that what you want? What is the answer? He said, at least he's suspending people. At least. Remember that lady who they just suspended? Who they suspended? I think that they never did it on the e-mansion website. That charisma, the assistant minister who just resigned. That lady simply just expressed her thoughts about Grisby. Now, on a father figure. And if she terribly believed that somebody or somewhere did something and then she expressed it, and the president decided to suspend her, they didn't even come up with it. And the lady decided to say, look, I will just leave your government. Thank you for the time. I'm still available. Intelligently, she just left. And I must applaud her that she intelligently did it, which is good. It's good. And I will really applaud her for that. That's decency. It doesn't matter what may have led to her resignation, but at least she did it out of decency. But they suspended her. And because they never announced it, it is not published and not noticed, and she never wanted to be ostracized, she just decided to say, let me resign. Only because she says something. Boaka never takes action on people because out of seriousness. No, he doesn't do that. Yeah, some of these things that we are talking all the time, you know, it is God. It is God. And we thank God for this country. And we are very happy that we are here in this country and God is trying to take us through. The old man is never ever serious. Our pa is never ever serious about anything. Here is people can yet choose. They play fun out of everything and they say, oh yeah, let it be arguing among themselves. They say, yeah, at least he's doing something. At least he's doing something. He's not fighting corruption. Nobody is afraid. Why you think corruption still continuing? Because they know that when you do it, once you are close to Boaka, the people will just tell you, say, go, what they call here and there, finish. So what good does that do? Let's agree that he does not want to prosecute. Because he had never ever prosecuted anybody on his watch. Joseph Boaka. No. Look at what happened today. Look at what happened today. The former LTA boss, Abdullah Kamara, he went in court. After they indicted him, he went in court and pleaded before court and said, look, the thing you're bringing me here for, you cannot sue. When you sue an entity, the liability of that entity, it goes on the person who is presiding at the time. I am no longer the boss of the very corporation that indeed you brought the issue against. So you will have to free me off. So they said the men were free on the basis of that. That's corporation law. So on the basis of that, they said they free him. Now all we knew about. Then the same thing, because he pleaded that before the court and the court saw reason. He decided to let him go. So the C state, they came by and said, we got to make a point to think that we are really fighting corruption. We are serious about fighting corruption. Who heard, you that on social media, who heard about the government re-indicting this man? Who heard about it? Nobody. Who heard about them arresting him and bringing him to court? Nobody. The only thing I saw on the social media from Spoon, okay, or whatever, a front page Africa, they said, oh, the court said they carry the man to jail. But what how the man even enter in the court without even know? Because these are high-profile cases. These are high-profile personnel. From the time that they will say they went to Samuel Tuane house to go arrest them, you will see the news all over. They will call journalists. They will call this. They say that is what we want to do, but they never make any publicity out of it. They left it quietly. They told the man, say, Chief, you have prepared something like a bond. We're not even challenging it. We the state. But only the state can challenge bond. The judge not there to tell you say the bond and correct or in this, that. Now the state can interpose objection and the state can challenge the bond. That's the whole thing about that whole thing about bond. When you file a bond, whichever way you file it, that the state can challenge it and say the bond here is defective or so forth, it can hold. But the judge will look at it and say, no, let me tell you something. These people should stop making fun out of people. Do you know how many cases involving or relating to former government officials that they have pressured and coerced insurance companies not to issue bond for people who are former government officials who are facing prosecutions or allegations of corruption? Yeah, they've been doing that. How come now the other man they say, you know what? We are doing that. Just either you entering the prison center and coming back also. So they may enter the court. We don't know anything about it. The only thing I saw is, oh, the man coming outside again. They carry the man down to jail. Then you see happily coming out, coming out and getting the car. Acting the serious people. Just to tell people say at least they not grab that one again. Jail be really working. What kind of fun this old man is playing out of you people and you're buying into it? Some of you. What is this? How is that possible? That man, the jack grabbing a bond was set. They said we'll do that. We'll stage manage it. This is what we're going to do. So you're going to get set. What you will do, get ready. In the morning, just go to the court. Nobody will know that you're there because we want for them to see that you were arrested. We want to get that part. That you were arrested. Nothing like that. No, you were not arrested. Nobody going to put handcuff on your hand. There's no arrest, nothing. We're not going to treat you that the way we treated Mary Brother, D. Masters, Kemiya there, or Oracle. No, we're not going to call publicity around it. So we'll just be swelled. Very easily done. Just go to the court and enter inside in the morning. The moment we go straight, your boy is ready. And so forth, the judge will just say, look, for in the meantime, this, that, blah, 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 you carry the man to jail. Then you'll be coming outside and then we'll tell the journalists then, we'll tell the journalists then, say, you put a camera on him so that they will know that we carry high-profile person to jail too. Somebody who worked in the government before, Joseph Walker serious. Immediately they carry the man inside straight, they say, we'll come and put you outside because you're born already. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. What kind of country is this that we did? The young man himself, Let's get there. You know, these things are very important things. I just like for you to know the fun that they play out of your country. Not out of our country anyway. The fun that they are playing. Then the young man comes outside. Then you can see he coming outside here. His group. I think they're celebrating his there. The young man is free. Free at last. Free at last. They just put a man inside the brother outside. They say we'll finish with that one there now. At least we pray that we carry the man before he in jail. So you can see here now. You see fun? Yeah? Hey, you're coming outside laughing. You what? You never go there. Never go finish the country. Never finish the country. Yeah? Look at that. You see that? He started playing fun. Yeah, he laughing. And when he is telling you about it, thank you, Father, you know the party. The party. This country is. You see some of the problem. You see some of the problem. Eh? Why should play back for you? That day, LTA, the former LTA boss that Bwaka say is suspended because of GSC audit report that been on ever since. And they say LCC indictment of GSC. That is what they have done. They say the man went to court, the men were free. Because the man say, now he didn't want to stay the hair of the corporation and the corporation today. Now they came back now because they want to prove to you that the 40 corruption, they grab one big man who were in Unity Party, they put the person in jail. So they grab the man, they told him some money to go to the court for him to go sit down there. I know Abdullah Kamara, what kind of Kamara? Now that the man there, so who the judge went and collected, they say when the camera coming out, when we coming outside with the man now, I said that the former LTA boss that Boga say he suspended that he there so. They carry the man to the court today. In fact, they didn't carry him. He carried his set to the court today. And he sat down there. They got ready. They said, we'll bring him bond and we'll get a bond set for you. That thing that we're going to do to Samuel Twere. Team as well came here and we'll say, the bond not ready yet. The bond not ready yet. Blah, blah, blah. That one is not working. That one will get it set. Everything will be set. We'll let for you to even go to jail small. Because we want for you to do it in the court and we'll free you. We want for them to be there. Yeah, they carry you to jail. So that the God will carry you to jail. That kind of drama in front of these people. You know, these people, they are crazy. They don't get sense. They are very useful idiots. We'll deal with them. So let's just use them. The same way we use them, lie to them, we keep the power. Then continue to lie to them. So that Allah will carry you to jail. Right? So Allah will carry you to jail. Then you just enter inside. You even entering in the main face in the ghetto. We'll just open the gate, we'll put you right in the center there. Then you just come back outside. We'll say, oh, the sheriff not come for you. Oh. They say they not come for you to, your boy is already signed. That the technique they play today, that the thing will showing you years old today. That 8 years old. That the thing they did today. That the thing they did right here today, man. They outside now. They see the thing with me. Power to the people. Power. So you get that, right? Yeah. This is it. These people are playing fun out of you Liberian people. And that's their trademark. The people praising him, power to the foreign father of Unity Party. Power to the people. Then they tell you, see, they finish arresting one people. Then Joseph means they be arresting people. If you're suspecting people, then you're sitting down there, you're having no kind of arguments. Anybody who talks tough against Joseph Boakai as a dissenter, JMB will go against you. Nobody comes out to say truth to power. Who is working in government will come up to what? Say truth to power. JMB will get rid of you. Even in public sector realms, all those civil servants and so forth, nobody dare talk anything negative. If you want to participate in politics, go into praise-singing politics. Praise-singing politics. If you are a civil servant and you will nobody stopping you from participating in politics, that's your constitutional right. But if you want to, there's a condition. Honor a condition. There is a unity party regime now. Your constitutional right is your right to associate, so forth. And any expression, freedom of expression, it has limit. Any freedom of expression should be praises towards the government in power. Any freedom of expressions that run contrary and runs counterproductive towards the interest of the unity party, you will be taking off your jobs. No freedom of expression is your guaranteed rights. Your right to associate, you're right, you can do whatever. For you to express that right to associate as per the Constitution, you must express it only when you are a unity party partisan and you are in opposition. And you dare express that as a civil servant, you will be gone. That's the kind of country that we are in. That's why you see everywhere you go, what you do, you see them insulting you and whatever it is. That's what they do always. But you see, this is our country. And this is a country of laws and not men. Though we know the men are becoming lawless and they are breaking our laws, it does not mean the laws are not in existence. They are in existence. Yeah, we have the laws. They are operational and they are in existence and you can see them fully. But you see, this country of ours, they are not people of courage who will stand up. They are people who will sit and say, look, for me, the country matters. The politicians, they are in passing. I will stay. My children will stay. My wife will stay. These people will stay. So as a result of that, for me, I'm not part of anything the old man doing. Do I support this old man? Me, I'm not in support of that kind of thing. Because I want to get a face to talk tomorrow. I want to support it today. Tomorrow, another person comes to power. When they're doing it, they aren't able to talk. Then people tell me, say, go shut your mouth. The time your opponent was doing it, what did you say? I don't want to silence myself. Some of you shameless. You even will support it today. Tomorrow, when other people are doing it, you will still condemn them. The very thing you support it today, some of you are just shameless. And that's bad. Look at what's happening in our country today. Do you know, you Liberian people who passing around there, that you are about to pay for the yellow machine, they're coming to you for you to pay for it? All the money they're eating, all the mediums they use to remove people, all the tricks that they play, they pass around, the dead XYZ. You're not able to buy the yellow machine. They're not bringing the yellow machine to you, that you the Liberians coming to pay for the yellow machines now. Because no money anywhere. There's no money. So they're coming back to you, struggling Liberians to pay for the yellow machines. How are they doing it? They are going through the petroleum products. But they broke the laws to even do that. Because the very legislature, they are lawless people. And that's why they took Kofade off. So that anything the Papa does, whether it is the breaking of the laws, nobody will be able to stand up to him. So you have a rubber-stamped national legislature right there. I don't know what happened to the legs of McGill then, Bill Twawe then, or other lawmakers. Why are they not raising this issue to just put it on record? You know, in courthouse, when you go there, now every application you go in to make, you think you will win. But some of them, you only do it to put it on records. Because the records will come tomorrow when that case leaves the circuit court and it goes to the Supreme Court. That don't record then you will use. You are making the application, the judge may deny it. The judge said, no, I'm not going to grant it. I deny it. He said, Honorable, thank you. Please know my exception to that. That is small thing that you will put together and carry to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court will look inside it. So applications you are making to the court, you think that, but it's good that the record reflects that you did make such application and that it was denied. That's the law. Because there's a tomorrow. There's a tomorrow. You see what's happening now? The yellow machines, you are about to pay for it. Why? There's a circular that came from the LPRC. And it said by the directive of the executive. That is not what the law says. This is unconstitutional. The law does not say by the directive of the executive you can just levy fines, taxes. That's not what the law says. That's not what the law says. So they say here, sorry, it's very, very narrow. So for about September 5, they came out with this circular. They say to all importers and terminal operators, dear value partners, directive on the implementation of a new petroleum price structure and what? Revenue collection guidelines. Revenue collection guidelines. How to collect revenues. How to collect revenue and revenues and stuff and so forth. Here and there. These are things that come through bills and things from the national legislature and so forth. They will levy taxes and so forth here and there. That's what happens, right? Good. Even before we could start paying for our small cent then on petroleum for road fund, the national legislature had to pass that into law. That whatever gallon of gas you buy, you are supporting road. The money is there. Every gallon of gas you buy, you're supporting road. But that is the national legislature that passed that law, that they levy that tax, so that every gallon of gas you buy, you will be able to pay that, and that goes into extra account. That's what they call the road funds. That one went by law. Right? Good. They came out with a circular. They said, yeah, this letter served as an official notification from the Liberia Petroleum Refining Company regarding a new directive from the President of the Republic of Liberia. Directive from the President of the Republic of Liberia. You listen, no? A directive from the President of the Republic of Liberia. It says here in a mandate dated September 3, 2025, reference JMB/MOS/RL/3010/2025. The President has instituted a revised pricing structure for petroleum products in Liberia. That the President himself decided to revise pricing structure for petroleum products. The President. God. Yeah. So he said this decision is driven by the government's commitment to maintaining low fuel prices for the consumers. Why? What? Simultaneously securing necessary funding. They said it is to have low fuel prices while they are securing funding. You listen to yourself. Okay, let me break it down to you, the ordinary people. Maybe you're not getting this part. Let me do what the country is. So let me just break it down so that you know what they are saying. What they're simply trying to tell you is that they're telling you, say, they are coming up for different price. The price that they're coming up with, it is for gas price and fuel price to come down. But they are bringing it down. At the same time, they want to raise money. They want to raise money. So they are bringing it down. At the same time, they want to raise money. I wonder, are you listening? So meaning your gas price, currently as we speak, supposed to have been the lowest. They are not bringing it down. They are raising money. And anybody who comes up with issue of prices with the intent of raising money, there's no way you can bring money. Either they are exploiting you, and that's what they are doing. Gas price now on the world market. You're supposed to be buying gas now 500. You don't know that you're supposed to be buying gas 500 LD? Or you don't know that? You're supposed to be buying gas in the streets. The gas, you're supposed to be buying gas. But instead of them bringing it down, lower to that 500, they tell you, say, they reduce it by 10 cents. And I read that circular. But they carry it, yet you are trying to pay $805 for gas. Whereby you're supposed to be paying for gas, let me say 500 LDU. Now, why you supposed to be paying now for gas? Because gas prices have dropped. Wait. Right? Good. So they came up to say, look, the president taking a directive because you want to bring the gas price down. Then at the same time, you want to raise money. How can you say we want to bring gas price down, then at the same time we want to raise money? To tell you that some kind of feature thing going on somewhere there. Some kind of stealing is going on somewhere there. Somebody is corrupting somebody. And you will soon discover from this very circular. So they said to raise what? And to raise funding for critical national infrastructures, particularly the road fund. For the road fund here, we have already passed on for the road fund. It's legislated. So what kind of raising money again that is needed there is normal. The people know that 25 cents, I think the 30 cents they don't carry to now, say 30 cents. They carry to now. Because you don't be 25 cents, they carry to 30 cents. That 30 cents there that they're asking these people to pay on every gallon, when you go buy gas, it's reflected in it. Every gas or fuel you buy, you are supporting road fund. So you get all reason to talk about buy road in your community, blah, 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 because every fuel you buy or no driver then when they charging you, say, as customer or passenger, every time they are charging you that part of it there, they are buying it and they are charging you too as per the gas price. So you too also supporting because you're riding cars. So you are supporting the road fund because you're riding cars as well. Other people buying generators, yes, directly you are buying it too. So that's it. Now, so listen to that. There's a breakdown. They say the new pricing and the structure. As per the presidential mandate, that mandate, though, the legislature laying down one side. Joseph Boga passing now. He the one levying taxes now. Everything. As per the presidential mandate. You listen. He's levying it. The following adjustments have been made to the pricing structure or formula. Effective immediately. These fees are to be remitted for each gallon of petroleum products lifted as indicated in the below table. Each gallon that is lifted, these are the fees that apply to that 1 gallon that will be lifted from there. The importers. As of September 5, today what? The 9th. So this is what it said here. Storage fees, all terminals. Storage fees, all terminals. Fashions. Road fund, LRA, 30 cents. Support to counties, roads equipment. That the machine there now. That the yellow machine there now. Support to county roads equipment, LRA, 9 cents. So you are going to support the yellow machines. Yeah, they didn't tell you. And they told you say they were going to make sure that the yellow machine comes, and of course they get the millions or so forth here and there. They have come back to you now for you to pay for it. And remember, granted, it is your country money that they were going to use to pay for it. But you know how it happened? It's budgeted for. JMB is not willing to cut down the salary of his high salary staff then that he having down there, to cut down on it to get the yellow machines here. He is not willing to say, look, we got to cut down on the travel expenses because we want to get a yellow machine here. JMB is not willing to do that. JMB is saying, let's go to the poor people, they will pay. He is not willing to cut down on his unnecessary travels because yellow machines should come for the sake of the people. He's not willing to do that. But he said, let's put it on the poor people. Because everything the importers bear, the poor people will have to pay for it. So they're going to be cutting this as well. And you're going to see it, right? If the government of the Republic of Liberia can tell you that they reduced petroleum price by 10 cents, which of course they think that it is significant. What more about 9 cents that they are taking from you? Is it not significant amount that they are taking from you? Is it not significant amount that they are taking from you? If they can just reduce petroleum price by 10 cents, I just read the thing last night, and they are telling you, say 9 cents, just a cent below their significant amount, which of course is still in that range. Is it not significant amount that they are taking from you? They say they reduce it by 10 cents. but they charge you nonsense to add to it, meaning petroleum price is not reduced. When you're supposed to be buying petroleum in 500, 600 at most. They say if for what? Rolls. So we get roll fund for 30 cents. Then we'll come again. Another equipment for what? Rolls. They say nonsense. So that 39 cents. You talk about vessel fee, testing, handling, all the one in there. The only strange thing that inside the thing here that they put there so is what? That which has to do with the yellow machines. You see what happened in our country? No laws. GMB is the law. They say by the directive of the president. By the directive of the president, JMB is the law. Let's see at what point did he break that law. The Liberia Constitution will tell us something about it. The Liberia Constitution will tell us something about it. So let's get to the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia and hear you out. This is what the Constitution says. Article 34D. This is honor legislature, blah, blah, blah. The legislature shall have the power. This is what the legislature have. They have the power to what? Article 34D. To levy taxes, duties, imports, excise, or other revenues. To borrow money, issue currency, mint coins, other revenue, to impose it. For you to impose it, it leads to revenue generation as stated in their own release or circular. It is the legislature that have that power. To levy imports, excise, and other revenues. Such as what? So if 30 cents can get down there, going towards rule fund for legislative approval, what wrong with nonsense that it came from Joseph Barker and the legislature knows nothing about it? And they are not consulted. They say all revenue bills, water subsidy charges, blah, 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 all kind of things, all financial bills shall originate, because they know that when these revenues, because these are revenue generation, they stated it there, right? So it makes it a revenue act, right? A revenue, because they said it. They said to bring gas price down and also to raise revenues. To anything you are at taxes, it becomes revenues, right? And the only people who can get that done, it has to be the national legislature. But JSB took unto himself the constitution. And he said he would do it. And nobody can do anything to him. Like no one had done anything to him. Previous actions he had taken illegally. You know, we don't have time to take our country to chaos and violence. And that's why some of us will always preach peace. Our power has broken all of the laws. The man who's the statesman, that you're new to be statesman, and you're called him statesman, he has broken all of the laws and continues to break on. That is him. And this is the life that he has to live. This is him, a lawbreaker. And this is a country that you have now to live in. A lawless country. It's just out of human decency that some of us will choose not to break laws. But we are grateful.
that we are here and will continue to do what we can for our country. There are others who will support it. Because I know this is what others believe. But for people like us, we'll come talk and we'll state what we can. Because we want tomorrow, when posterity is ready to judge, this is what it is. So that's life. So for people like, oh, we don't have a problem with it. And I don't know what people would do. Sometimes you raise these things on record. I saw some Facebook posts then from Nathaniel McGay or so forth that commerce and when they are levying taxes. Yeah. No problem. No problem. You got to hit the floor and let the record reflect that you people are doing everything you can. We think with God all things are possible. And we'll always do what we can. And you go up, you come down. Whichever way you want to go and do whatever you want to do is up to you. But some of us, what we are saying here today, we are saying it and we mean it. Because this is our country, people. This is our country. And we are not going to sit down and allow people to use us. So let me say thanks to all of you. And we are grateful to the Almighty God. Let's take this break. The due payment is somewhere around. And like I said, your due is your identity. You have to pay it. That's your thing you can use to nag your chest. To say, I'm a cat. I have my cat. So that's what it is. So let's get on.
Amen. Let them go, let them go, let them go.
Well, let's get a gist of this first.
Let them go, let them go, let them go. They are suffering. Let them go, let them go, let them go. Let my people go. Pharaoh, let my people go. The people are dying. Go, let them go, let them go. The people are hungry. Let them go, let them go. Free the people, Pharaoh, go. Let them go, let them go. Let my people go. Pharaoh, let my people go. Let them go, let them go, let them go. People are crying. Let them go, let them go, let them go. They are suffering. Let them go, let them go, let them go. Let my people go. Pharaoh, let my people go. The people are dying. Go, let them go, let them go. The people are hungry. Let them go, let them go. Free the people, let them go, let them go, let them go. Let my people go. Pharaoh, let my people go.
Oh yes, let my people go. We appreciate
that. For CDC Bene, I will break my back. I thought the CDC, what they say, Fini, that the way you dancing for like this. The Chuku will tell you, CDC is stronger than ever before. Now, let me give you the breaking news. CDC is about to decentralize the CDC due payment. It means CDC will be going to all the counties in the Republic of Liberia to launch the due payment. For now, we will be starting in Mosorado County with 4 districts, District 17, 16, 15, and 14. And then 4 districts will be starting on the same day, Monday, September 15, strictly to Saturday, September 20th. And the due payment team will be in the 4 districts. So for District 14, we'll be right to the district office around the district clinic, right along Bekube Avenue. For District 15, we will be inside Lockingtown Babylon community at the district head office. In District 16, we will be right to the district head office in New Nuclear Town. For District 17, we will be in 3 places. The first place will be Virginia Township, Banjo Turning Point. Number 2 will be Addington City.
Estate, Ziakama Field Town. And number 3 is Broadville City, right to Jack Flow Classic Academy School. And the due payment team will be in your district from 9 o'clock in the morning straight to 5 o'clock in the evening. And CDC will be launching a membership adika on that same day. So if you can pay your due, just go to District 8 Plonko at CDC Party Headquarters that they are using for now and take your membership adika anytime you want to. And you can also pay your due with mobile money 0886 097451. You can also make your payment to GT Bank or UBA Bank. The only thing when you paying that your money there, they will give you some kind of paper. They call it the flare receipt. That the one you carry to the party headquarters, then they put get your original receipt. And remember, they do payment that just $1 US or $200 liberty, my people, and you can even pay more than that.
Oh, that's good thing, but then I waiting for them right in my district to pay my due.
CDC is coming in your district. Get ready and pay your due. Your party, it's your party. Don't let anyone fool you, yeah?
Yes, setting it, so that's it. So let's get to the line since I will tell callers right here. All this very tired. And let me get on to the first person here. Hello, how are you doing? Let's listen to you. Your name, please.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening, AB. How are you?
I'm doing fine, boss. This sounds like Edmond.
This is Edmond Carr, the vision keeping this unprepared president with the fire to deliver. Thank you. You clear my doubt because I was actually thinking whether it was extra money or Braga has erased the first few chances at the port, and he put in new one, not knowing it's an additional one. So what is the justification they are giving to us? Because even if you don't have a vehicle, if you got to buy or if you're using a generator, you are to pay that money that they are talking about. Where is the justification they are giving for paying that money? Are we paying for the yellow machine that was given to Braga by his long-term friend? Then later we saw the vice president in China doing window shopping. Is that a yellow machine now? They're trying to raise money to pay for. Which type of role are they doing? That we need to pay additional money to add to the previous one that we were paying before they be able to raise the money. But it just all boiled down to them supporting the zero life. Because actually nothing is working in this country. When you talk about it, they say, oh, it is an opposition. So where in the world? You don't hear any announcement from the government, okay, pertaining on the issue of U.S. rate and Liberian dollar. Like the 24-hour, completely Liberian dollar disappear from the market. You got the money on your mobile money. You got nowhere to withdraw. You go to anybody, oh, we don't have money. Then the question we ask is, where is the money? Who took the money of the market? Up to the present, our government is saying everything, is saying nothing about it. Then where did the money go? The rate is coming down. Nothing is happening. Prices are high, are skyrocketing. Where are we headed with all of these things? Then after we sit and wonder and start to think about the prophecy that were made by the man of God who didn't know anything about it from Liberia. He didn't have any access to Liberia, right. But because the Lord revealed it to him, he told us what would have happened. This is why he said that people would have easily running away from Liberia. What about gun? We were not shooting gun around here, but people could have been running away. This is where we are now. Okay. Liberia, we are in complete status. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, how you doing?
Hello, Ebi.
Yeah, man. Let's hear from you, please.
I'm calling from Tanzania. Ebi, I'll be getting one vote representing them in the hall. I don't know what they're doing. Okay. The people get half a one representing in the hall. They can't want to take action in the thing. All of the clothes and more. Representatives get power more than anybody in our house. Then they get clothes and more. They do all kind of money to us. Yeah, why will come and pay for a yellow machine? Because they come in petrol press or then will pay for a yellow machine. No. Today I get my lay fire for me to go eat. I go change it. They put everyone affected in my hand. I say, what happened? They say red trap. And I thought, yeah, what I tell my
yeah.
Because our people there, we don't know what to do. And secondly, them are due paper and the due star, I think I post 670. and 7 more. But same after they call to mobile, of course, they say we should go for a meeting there before they protest the June 17 protest. My paper are in my hand. I say one coming. I'll pass to the barrier to go pay my due. After the impossible, I'll have it tell on it. They pay everything for me. I went by in the office to go register before to go pay some my due. They say I should pay $8 before they will give me the paper back and before I start paying due. And I said, but I can't want to pay $8 because in the agreement, the way you take the paper now in your hand there, you don't need to give me new paper because the paper are accident having a phone. So I don't, and I will pay for the paper. They say, oh man, I so do it because when you pay that money, you will not get the paper. So that they must say, I left in the office.
Okay.
Now they are not paying my due now.
No, but then they will have to give you that paper because when you did it first and it's there clearly, when you check the system to see that your name there.
Yeah, I get 2005. I get 2005 CVC article. I get 2017.
No,
Yeah. Okay. I say I'm following my knee in the
paper. They will check it out. Thank you.
How are you, brother?
Yeah, fine. Please go on.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks. Your name, please.
Thank you very much. This is your brother, Dimba City. Come knows of Dimba City.
Okay,
you know, Ebi. If we Liberian people will not stand strong, those people will step on us. Look what they are doing to Musa Hassan Beriti. Can you imagine election 2029 is coming rather? Look at trying to step on opposition political party. If we Liberian people will not stand strong, if we not stand strong, unit party will not even allow to even use any public bill like a sports stadium to even go campaign. Because see what is going on. Maybe we got to stand strong. Liberian people, we got to stand strong and get up and stay on the garden floor to put the government feet on fire because nothing they are doing to encourage us to even vote that coming. Because can you imagine? They said we have gone down. Maybe I went to the school, the premature school fee. Maybe they carry rate on her and they pay $199. For what? What got that money for? They say they want US. The government trying to put us together.
They say they don't want US.
199. Yeah, I told the guy they said no. You see, every you had to reject the US. They said you bring it in Liberty. So we got to stay strong. We got to stay with the motorcyclists. The thing we don't tell some of you guys yesterday. You're causing our mother, causing our father. Today you will receive it for ourselves. Even if you can imagine, we on traffic. The police school open. Even they go back in real life. We put them move on there. They get back. Then when they son to go right, they tell us if you can't also go wrong and wrong. Whatever way. Maybe we need to see a measure.
Okay. Thank you for your contribution. Let's get on to the female line. Hello, how are you doing? Hello.
Calling from Joseph.
Yeah, Mama. Let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother. My brother, that was first time breaking the law of the country. You know, the party, you say you will run the country the way you're supposed to run it. And listen, they may not care for anybody.
You're right.
You know, they care for the law because they care because they're in your pocket. And they're reaching the move from over from there. They may not get up for all those. You know, they will run the country the way they're supposed to run it.
But the lawmaker then sat and read that they may declare holiday.
Declare holiday. And the people who are educated in the country there, they're silent, they're not talking. And that president, we are coming to do the thing every day. They're not walking into the country. But the Liberian people saying that they keep silent, they may run the country any kind of way you want to run it in Leke. Because today, nobody will come outside.
Yeah, nobody will come outside. You're right.
Yes, that men when the country see the they say they cannot jail. Because they are they get it jail. But I didn't enter the jail. They put it outside. When they carry practical land to the court, they not keep our law maker to the court. Just so far they put it in jail. Nobody stay on their bone. Then they get out. They say, oh, yes, they're right. When in a few hours, you have refused. They will say, oh, they're going to jail. They will put you outside. What they can be playing for Allah? The man can protect a criminal, then the other criminal that is working. So we know it. Then they will not do nothing. They say destiny. Then they will be voting people. And they will be breaking the law of the country. And then they say destiny. They will just pray to God. But I see to not on the none. And you know, by thinking that they will raise the election, or they thinking that they will do anything in the country. Then the Labrador will listen and listen well. The thing that will happen in the country, I will not let you. If the error will walk on, I'll shut my mother on the ground. Oh, I will walk on though. But
where you get a gun from before you hold it down? Where you take gun from? Why you just wave gun? Where the gun at?
What again? Because when I let it go,
where you will take it from? Where you will take it from? You just grab gun. Where you take gun from?
The one that running the country, we're not saying we stopping and running the country. Dictatorship, anything for God want to eat to it. We tell we I will not lie to you. So that's why I don't know not come you. So we see what I do. Say they will try anything. I think the poor and the citizen and the kill. To the capital, that is not what's in the case. They were getting by the case. And that by the case will put 9 lepers down the ground. I can show you. Thank you very much.
Wow. That's not a good call. Anyway, but again, the government has a responsibility to deal with issues. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello.
Yeah.
Thank you, Augustine Will. For holding me today. I'm a silent listener. I thank you too much. Yes, Joseph Boakai Mayor. He just came to suffer in the country because he many men. And he selling men in Liberia. So just why he say he will not come and get time for nobody. Where he and anyone working. The offices where he put here and he put 50 people there just went and put about 150. He will cut every shit down. He not get time for us. What he's supposed to do, he's not doing it. Then he come again now. He has common people to pay for yellow machine, and common people they need send for yellow machine. You know the man, I didn't bring the man too much. I bring those people that were put into the higher authority in Liberia. Yeah, this man, he is all criminal. He cannot fight any corruption because he finished sending his children there to steal. And the city, he got nothing to say. He got nothing to do. Then he coming now to common people to pay for yellow machines. What food now in the country? What country call a day? What driver will take the money from and pay for yellow machine? And we want a passenger, then the drivers are suppressing us.
It's not easy.
Yes.
We are getting there. We are getting there. It's not easy. Yeah.
It's not easy. That's how he's talking. It's not easy. You know, I've been wishing long for to call you. But now somebody, family, I say. So now I'll be listening to you sleep carrying me. The time with Jay, I wake up.
Sorry.
It's a time.
Okay.
The finish call.
Sorry about that. And thank God at least you were able to call tonight.
So thank you.
Okay, man.
I'm not talking for long.
Okay.
Because I'm talking for long for somebody to understand, but the man can't understand. The man is very wicked.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, mommy. Thanks for expressing yourself tonight. Hello, how are you doing? Hello.
Yeah, hello, AB. AB, my name is Ishmael Sion, commonly known as Wycliffe, and I speak from Japan Freeway.
Okay, go on, Ishmael.
AB, for me, what I'm really getting from the government now, I will go pay for yellow machine. It's a content to the government to even come and stay in front of the citizen to tell the citizen to pay for yellow machine. No, as a serious government, then the people feel the impact of their own government that they put in power. When the government come up with any other things, then the citizen will be in a rush to pay whatsoever the government will talk about. But we are not receiving nothing. And the government come out to tell us that we should pay for yellow machine. For me, I'm not part of that yellow machine thing. But maybe I have a question for you. I really want to ask you. They ready to go to school?
Yeah, the man is educated and they say you get 1 degree. I think that 1 degree there you get, yeah.
But you know what, AB? You know what? That they degree, they 1 degree, very embarrassing, like, bro.
How many degrees you supposed to get?
Yeah, you know the reason why, AB? Around the world, all the presidents that you see, Ghana, several different countries, all their presidents, see in Barcelona, we are George Manuel, we are the former president. The men went for study and the men forward education. And today you see George Manuel, we are equipped But why the president refused to now equip himself, he passing around with a 1 degree, and the 1 degree cannot help Liberia when they make carry the degree anywhere. People can't help the man because the man he now school well.
What a degree.
So, see what they AB, that's serious embarrassment for our
But your Constantine,
so
you're not talking about degree business. He said that 1 degree, the man just pass here around with.
Yeah, man, just pass here around with, and the poor not honoring nothing. Since nothing so the degree, PSC as president of the nation, you just passing around with it. So AB, we will not get nothing from this government. Right. The only thing we pray God for, we should pray God. 2020 now, we are coming back to deliver the Liberian people from this calamity. Thank you very much.
Thank you. 1 degree. And how are you doing?
Thank you very much. Good evening, Heavy.
Yeah, how you doing?
Thank you, Heavy. Heavy, I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I call from my Popo Kono, Town Coastal Hill, Wingtown Community.
Okay,
Heavy,
go ahead, Spencer. Yeah.
What as I start near my radio and listen to you reading this in the circular from the executive marshal, many things begin to go through my mind.
Okay.
And some of those things I think Liberia is gradually dragging into an imperialistic form of government.
Okay.
Joe Barker have broken down the coordination between the 3 branches of government. In my mind, if Joe Barker wants to do anything that leveraging charges, he's supposed to ask the legislature to do it. But in an area where he raised and giving directives, our country is doomed for failure. We are gradually getting into an autocratic form of government. Right. That's why it's introduced in our country. Joe Barker have broken every institution. Even over the last 8 years, you can see anybody talking about legislature. I mean, over the last 2 years, you can see even the legislature critiquing the executive. We are not saying everything of such kind.
No, but Chief, between you and myself, this is what I want for Liberians to get, and between you and myself, right? And everyone else listening to us. When George Weah came to power, George Weah took policies and he initiated policies that made people to save money.
Exactly so.
Right? So let's take, for instance, paying the wax fees. It means that the money that people are supposed to pay, you must save it. Paying university fees. The money you're supposed to pay at the university, save it.
Yes.
Joseph Boakai comes to power and came to rescue. And in telling the people the money that you get, give it.
Give it, and then you go buy yellow machine. The yellow machine that he told us he was given to him by his friend. And the free yellow machine we saw the vice president in your channel doing exhibition. Then they come again and say we're paying that nonsense. And since they rescue the brought upon us, baby. That's how we're telling our friends who insulted us for us names over the years. But you guys need public apology. They need to apologize to us. They already presented this man, and the man is underperforming. But maybe thank God that we are seeing these days. And thank God that President we have given us the opportunity to see what we are seeing today. Because if he had not done it, everything that he did in the country, the guys were going to say, in the paper were going to do a president. But we tell God, thank you, and also thank God for President Weah. Okay. Thank you very much, Amy, for always giving us the opportunity to make our point on national issues.
Thank you, my brother, for your contribution. We appreciate that. So let's go on. We are initiated policies that were meant to save your money. Use it on different things. Save yourself. Save the money. Joseph Boakai said, give the money to me. George Weah and his officials were here sharing money all over your state, our country money. Joseph Boakai is saying, no, this is your country's government. You got to pay the money. Instead of giving to the people, you are taking away from the people. You people will suffer what you went through. And let me tell you, all the policies and things that the calamity the man talk about, the man of God talk about, you will go through it, you will suffer. George Weah came here, will give money back to you. Until you say you keep your money, this country will take responsibility of this one. You go keep your money. Your days that even rice. George Weah said, you will save some of your rights, your money will come in halfway. That was George Weah. Joseph Boakai is saying, you give it. We'll take it from you. Wherever you will give it. Let's hear from you, caller.
Good evening, Teacher Lai.
Yeah.
Yeah, Abraham Godwin Williams. This is the voice of Tabu Rasta. Teacher Lai, I'm joining this all-important conversation from point 4 to be flexible but geographical location, Teacher Lai, in Zimbabwe.
All right.
No, Teacher Lai, I wholeheartedly, Teacher Lai, appreciate you, Abraham Godwin Williams. Look, Teacher Lai, God was preparing you for this challenging movement.
That's it.
Look, every Article 89 of the 1986 Constitution, Article 89, it gives authority to our House of Legislature to establish the GAC. The GAC was established by law, and we voted this government based on accountability and transparency. Look, let me ask you now, where is Richard Kuhn who told us that they were doing the Liberian people work? And where is Richard Kuhn? Look, as for me, I'm not surprised. I'm not flabbergasted because I knew that we could have run at this moment. That's why I'm telling our people that they should not vote for this government because President Blatter will not be a good president. Look to the line, all of our laws, in the inspection of this government, they are breaking all of our law. And can you imagine, look at the human rights report of the U.S. government from the government. So I want to know, is this government rescuing domestic animals or they are rescuing the Liberian people? Is this rescue or spiritual rescue or physical rescue? Our people are dying. Can you imagine school open? We're not even a fool to pay our own children's school fees today. Our people are going home with hunger. Eating today because achievement for our people. We're suffering, we're dying. But look, the Bible says we should not be deceived because whatever God is not mocked. But whatever a man sows, so shall he reap. We are reaping it.
All right, thank you, Sabu. Let's hear from the next caller. Hello, how you doing?
Good evening, Eddie.
Yeah, let's hear from you. That sounds like CDC, Papi.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear from you.
Yeah, the UP plan, what the plan? CDC, what plan, what the plan? CDC, we are sharing. We are quiet and don't be silly.
Oh.
We are the same as the great people. We never see that. Forward, order, backward, never. In the name of the CDC, there is victory. Forward, order, in the name of the CDC, there is victory.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much, CDC Pape. You did well. Hello, how you doing? Fine voice. Fantastic. Hello, how you doing?
Hello, good evening, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm James Loma Kamara from the Liberian
Civil Rights Movement. Let's hear from you, boss.
Yeah, Eddie, thank you. It's a blessing to have you. We as young people in this country appreciate God for making you to be part of our generation.
Most welcome, brother.
Yeah, certainly. And thanks for always flagging the issue. We learn from you a lot. So much for always knowing on your show so that people can be encouraged to follow you at all times. Let me be clear about that. Our government, the resident from Nigeria who was able to give us revelation pertaining to the GMB presidency as to where Liberia will be, in the next future when GMB becomes president. And this is why we are seeing now, because we are taking Liberians from out of businesses, you understand, and cutting down all of the profit, because business without profit is meaningless. You understand? So if you are putting more charges on those people who are bringing in petroleum or who have storage and what have you, what you're causing there is that you are making life difficult for the ordinary people because they are business people. They will maneuver their way by making profit in whatever way that they will not be able to lose in the game. Maybe they may not get the profit that they were getting before, but they will maneuver their way or navigate their way through in terms of getting some profit. But it will be a hardship on the ordinary people who are the consumer. But they are not looking at that, so it will bring more hardship. And that's why we are not praying for. We continue to advise everyone that we should not bring people that will bring calamity to us. And our people did not listen and see what is happening now. You are focusing on 2029 when Liberian, the issue of bread and butter is not being settled. And you're talking about 2029 because the plan is that suppress those people who are being able to express their political ambitions in 2029. They want to become president. That's suppress them now. Then in 2029, they will have no other strength, and then we'll continue to perpetuate power. Okay. Can you imagine that?
We hope they succeed.
What would be the legacy of you when you shall have lived Liberia tomorrow.
You're right.
This is bad days for my people. I think we should be able to stand up as people of this country. If we continue sitting and allow these people to continue having their will, we will die here. Let me not lie to you.
You're right. We will certainly die, but again, we'll not die. Hello, how you doing? Let's hear from you. We are getting there. Hello. Summa. We are getting there. Summa. We are getting there. John, we are yet getting money to you and tell you say you go to your different thing anyway. Should I say that money that you get will take it from you? If you think I will bring any amount official and salary down a lot, you will pay us. Any small money you get will collect it from you. Anything you want to do, will bring a yellow machine here, will tell you say it's expensive, will eat our own money, will bring yellow machine to your here. Any kind of way is spoil your hand at your business. Your time to repair it will come back to you again, will tell you say you put money together to go repair the yellow machine. Just will treat you. You join the papel. No need for what a woman will treat you good. And why are you doing?
Yeah, I think that in the swan and taking the rescue or not anymore female. Because on the thing and happiness, we can't even understand. Every day that you are going back in the chain. We take fun on. We tell us things that we didn't understand. I say I watch that here was coming for in a court with hair squeaking, the opening take off for him to get in a pick up. And at the end of the day, I saw the man coming up and I said, like, seriously? That is what making a swan you rescue you. Not anymore be me.
All right, thanks, man. All right, thanks. Hello, how you doing? Next caller. Hello.
Good evening, Abby.
Yeah.
My name is Prince Douglas. I do join for Lower Market County, Habia City.
All right, Douglas. Let's hear from you from Habia.
Abby, let me say thank you very much. May God bless you for the work you are doing.
Amen.
Thank you, Abby. My recommendation to you tonight is I want you both to put it on at least his radio station will be at least to be take on the broadcast.
Don't worry about that. We are making some arrangements, and you will sit right down there. You don't need to what they call. You will sit right down there and hear us live.
Anytime we listen to on the radio, keep grinding while to use the phone. Right. Will beg you. Right. Do that.
No, we're working on it. Yeah. Thank you. Hello, how you doing? Something will happen by the grace of God. Hello, how you doing? Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello, how you doing?
I'm fine. How are you, Evie?
Yes, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine.
From King Jaw.
From King Jaw. Let's hear from you, Papa.
For here, Pa, the cafe is already done for our former president. Since our children then die, the unity party, you can't see coming campaign, you will know yourself.
Oh, in King Jaw? You will change them?
No, seriously, Evie.
I trust that. I know you people are feeling.
So the campaign already end. At that time, the care of children is clean.
Okay.
So we are waiting for the people to come.
But just keep your small money for the yellow machine. Just keep your small money for the yellow machine in the meantime.
No. That's the yellow machine. Let them do it for themselves. They know for us. When they can't yet, they don't know what to do to them.
But they're not coming to you to collect the money. You will pay for it through transportation. You will pay for it. And say you're not traveling. Okay, thank you so much. Hello. You sure you mean this? No, you can't mean that. Sorry. Hello, how you doing? Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Okay.
My name is Victor P. Tabo, coming to you outside you play. I do join you from Battery Factory to be precise. That we done.
Go ahead.
Did you like? I always admired you. You one person who always brings sense to the day school and always lock the city down, and everyone is glued to the radio listening to you, educating our people on the cardinal issues that affect our people's daily business.
Okay.
AB, I want to call to say kudos to you. Keep it out. Everything you do for Mama Liberia, God will reward you one of these days.
All right, Sergeant.
And no man will fight you and they will succeed.
Amen, Sergeant.
AB, before I drop the line, do you think Uncle Joe cares about the city of Liberia, how to feel or how to think about
Sergeant, you just said you wouldn't follow tell me thank you.
Do you think that young man he cares about that?
I don't know.
You know what's suffering Uncle Joe?
No.
Who God bless, no man curse.
Okay.
I expected Uncle Joe to get closer to George Manawia. Then we are trying to promote and showing to some other world leaders. And he in return fighting George Manawia. And such a person who is carrying the grace of God, if you fighting such a man, brothers, you will be fighting a losing battle in everything you will do.
You're right.
Except Uncle Joe can realize his mistake and be able to submit to former President George Manawia. He will never see a way through because George Weah has done him no wrong. George Weah making him to be who he is today. And in return, everything he's doing to George is bad. Only God will pay him for everything he's doing to George. So, Liberian people, you just fighting a losing battle. Look at it later seen that when the 2029 comes, should be able to take weapons, should be able to hold gun.
Okay, Sergeant. Thank you, Sergeant. We can hear you at that, Sergeant. Time is of essence, but thanks so much for everything, Sergeant. Please, we appreciate you. Yeah, let's hear from you, boss. Can you go on, please? Hello? Okay, so I'll get on to the next caller quickly. We're wrapping up. Hello?
Hello, AB.
Yes, sir. Let's hear from you, boss.
Thank you very much for your show, AB. Once again, this is our David Samuel. I join your discussion Omega Market, the legacy of former President.
Let's hear from you.
Okay, AB, you see, in this country, don't look in people's faces and tell them they are true as a way so that you can tell people.
Okay.
Why would you come to power with envious spirit?
Okay.
Why would you come out to be so jealous of other people that are giving back to society? You see, when the people came to power, the whole government is not giving back to society. They are just jealous of one person called Musa Berete because he's giving back to society. What is happening? That the city they started with former President Weah because the man is giving back to society. When former President Weah was in power, people were happy. All those that were around former President, they were people that were giving back to society. But these people, they be the people that are mean. Nobody that is this to the point they wear a rose coat from up on the internet. They are mean, they can't get back to society. Then they stay down there talking, organizing. See what the man is doing. They hear focusing. Musa Berete alone, the man is even more than the public work ministry now. Do you know that man made a senator that's very simple in our own country? Because you senator, you go in your own country, you see the man being breached, the man doing other things. Then you go, you senator, you go say that with your rose coat. Why you going to tell your people?
My man, no need to put them with their son in there. Don't be what they call it. Do you put them what they call here? Why are they talking all kinds of things, the people? You know the country that's some kind of country. This country is an interesting country. Well, with God, we are getting there. And with God, all things are possible. And certainly we are getting there. Folks. And that's all the time we've got tonight. Papa, we there for heaven. And we are grateful to the Almighty God for everything He's doing for us and continues to do. And we are certainly going to get there. Good or bad. And so, folks, until we are back here, God's willing, with another edition of the show on tomorrow, prepare your yellow machine money. You will pay for it. George Weah came here and decided to do everything he could in your interest. There were times that people proposed to him things. He said, no, the people can't pay this. They can't go look for the money to pay for it. School fees, I will pay. Let them save their money and use it on different things. They got to build houses. These people, some of them, they got to live life. So let the government take away some of the breading of them. Housing units, where people are supposed to build their own houses, God said, George Weah said we'll build it. The money they have, let them use it on different things. That was George Weah for you. But Joseph Walker, he's taken away from you. He will continue to take away from you. He's sucking everything out of you. You got to pray. Whether your life, the life that in you, the breath that in you will remain there until 2029. You got to pray. The calamity is striking. It is trucking and trucking and trucking. So, folks, until we are back here, I want to say thanks to all of you for the time. You have a pleasant night. Bye-bye.
You know they sleep